Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. In today's video, we will be doing day 6 of the 30-day yoga reset challenge. Today we'll be focusing on stress management. This sequence is very calming. It is in the style of yin, so you'll be holding the poses for a little bit longer. Very relaxing, and it will allow you to quiet yourself down and release any stress that you have and be able to manage your stress a little bit better. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to it down below the video. It's free to subscribe. I would love to have you as a part of this community, and hitting that notification bell will remind you to practice your yoga today and help to act as a motivator to continue on with this challenge, because developing a habit is hard enough, so adding a little notification might help the process. So definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. If you would like access to all 30 days, all 30 classes for this 30-day yoga reset challenge, without intros and outros, without YouTube ads, and with the ability to practice without needing an internet connection by watching on your phone, your tablet, or your TV, then definitely check out my membership site called My Yoga Habit. It's a great way to build a yoga habit in your life. And you can practice the entire 30-day challenge for free because I'm offering throughout the month of September a 30-day free trial. So anytime you join throughout the month, you can get 30 days from that date completely free to try out any of the content that's available on that site. So if you would like to try it out, join My Yoga Habit and click the link provided in the description box below and on the screen in the card section of this video. So if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Begin in Sukhasana, or easy pose on the ground. Cross your shins, flex your feet under your knees, bring your hands to your legs. Sit up tall, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, expanding your rib cage, spreading your shoulders wide apart. And release it out through your nose. From here, slowly just open your eyes so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to place my hands in Sin Mudra. So index and thumbs to meet, palms facing the ceiling, and the other 3 fingers of the hands are out. Placing the hands on the legs, the backs of the hands are on the legs, and come to closing your eyes once again. We're just going to sit here quietly. The best way to manage your stress is to learn how to quiet the mind and focus. So we're going to practice that now. The Sin Mudra draws in focus. So we're going to practice sitting here silently, focusing on silence, nothing, absence, the breath, whatever you choose to focus on. Just focus on one singular thing and remain here for several moments. Slowly come to open your eyes once again and release your fingertips from this mudra. We're going to come into something called Unshakable Trust Mudra. And if you're wondering what a mudra is, if you've never heard that before, it's just essentially a hand position, a position of your hands. So we're going to take our hands in a different way, interlace them in front of the chest, right by the heart, so right in front of the heart center. And the thumbs are pointed upwards, so they're energetically pointed up. And we're going to have the elbows out and have the hands right at the heart center. So they don't have to touch your chest. You can be several inches away from the chest, but just hold them here, sitting up tall, remaining in your Sukhasana or easy pose. And once again, we're going to repeat the same thing we did in the previous mudra. Close your eyes and begin to deepen the breathing once again and focus on basically nothing. Focus on silence as much as you can. So when I say as much as you can, if another thought comes into your mind, which it most likely will, once you notice that that thought is there, simply set it off to the side and come back to focusing on the breathing or the blank space or whatever you are choosing to focus on here. And you can do that as many times as you need. So if it happens 25 times as we're sitting here, that's totally fine and it's totally normal. So whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to focus on, remain here with your unshakable trust mudra and relax for a moment. Slowly release your hands from the clasp, set them down, and come to open your eyes. We're going to take a yin pose called half butterfly. So we'll need a yoga block. I'm going to use one of my cork yoga blocks here. No, foam yoga blocks. Keep the right leg bent and straighten the left leg out. So the right leg is bent, the heel is in towards the pelvis, and remain sitting up tall on those two sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis. We're going to take the yoga block and place it right in front, and then you might need to adjust. You can adjust the height as well. You can leave it on the tallest height, medium height, or the lowest height. I'm going to keep mine on the tallest height for a bit more space in my joints, a bit more comfort and ease in the pose. So it's up to you and your flexibility. But come to a forward fold and you're going to place your forehead on the block. You might need to adjust the position of the block. And once you're settled and you're resting comfortably on the block with your head, have your hands on either side of the block and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. We're going to remain here for quite some time, so come back to the breath. Draw in your focus to your breathing. And we're going to hold here. Add some movement back into your limbs, your feet, and your hands. Gently lift yourself off of the yoga block. Welcome Obi to the video. I don't know how long he'll be able to stay here. He is a bit noisy and he likes to block your view of my body from the camera, so switch your legs. Bend your left leg in and straighten your right leg. Bring your left heel in towards the pelvis, and then once again, take the yoga block, place it in front, and then place your head on the yoga block. Once you're settled and you're comfortably resting on the yoga block, have your hands framing the block and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Thank you, Obi. Once you're settled here, relax. Come back to focusing on your breath or whatever you were choosing to focus on, drawing your attention inward, and remain here. Bring some slight motion back into your limbs. Gently lift yourself off of the yoga block, coming up to a seated position. From here, set your yoga block off to the side. And we're going to take our yoga bolster, come into a yin pose called deer pose. So take your yoga bolster, set it on your blanket. Obi, they can't see the bolster. Come on. Oh, where are you going? He's resting now. So place your bolster vertically on your yoga mat, and you're going to place the left thigh right up against the bolster. It doesn't have to be touching necessarily, but it's very close to it. And then you're going to turn your right leg in, bend it, and place the inner edge of the right leg on the floor to the right side of your body. Once you're settled here with your legs turned to face the bolster, you're going to fold your torso to relax on top of the bolster. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling on either side of the bolster, and turn your head to the right, resting on the left side of your cheek. And once you're settled here, close your eyes, come back to the breath, and remain here for several deep breaths. Bring some slight motion back into your body and slowly make your way up off of the bolster. To come into the other side, you can simply switch your legs, but I'm going to put my bolster over here so you can see me. This time, take your right thigh, place it right up against the bolster here, the shorter edge of the bolster. Turn your left leg in, place the inner edge of the leg on the ground to the side, the left side of your body. Once your legs are settled, turn to face the bolster and gently lower your body down. Turn your head to the left, place your right cheek on the bolster. Have your hands on either side and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Once you're settled, come back to your breath, focusing inward, and remain here. Add some motion back into your limbs and gently make your way up off of the bolster. And from here, we're going to set our props to the side and come to lying flat on the back. Once you're on your back, separate your legs, straighten them out, relax your legs completely. And with our hands, we're going to place one hand on the heart. I'm choosing the right hand. So place it right on the heart center and the other hand on the lower abdominals. You may need some support underneath your elbows. You can use yoga blocks, yoga pillow, or any kind of pillows, blankets, whatever you have on hand if needed. I'm just going to rest my elbows on the ground. And once you're settled, close your eyes, come back to the breath. You can breathe into your hands as they're resting on your body, feeling them moving with your breath. And just remain here. And slowly add some motion back into your body. Very gentle and slow movements. When you're ready, bend your legs, roll onto the right side and rest there with your legs bent and your arm under your head for support. Press yourself up using your hands and cross your shins, flexing your feet under your knees. Sit up tall, bring your hands to your legs, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. If you liked it, please take 2 seconds and hit that like button down below the video, giving it a thumbs up. It really would help to support the channel by telling YouTube to share it with more people. So it would mean a lot to me if you gave it a thumbs up, shared it with your friends, commented below the video letting me know how you're doing, how you're liking everything so far, how you're liking this challenge. I always love to hear from you. I always reply to your comments, so leave me a comment below as well. If you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below the video. It is free to subscribe here on YouTube, and I would love to have you as a part of this growing community, so please join us. For even more yoga resources from me, check out my website, ChriskaYoga.com, and don't forget to also follow me over on Instagram at ChriskaYoga for yoga motivation and inspiration, behind the scenes of this channel, so much more. All of the links to everything that I mentioned and more are listed in the description box below. Thank you so much. See you next time.